Hello Elegances, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here is Mesiwa, and are you new to my channel, you are welcome back. So elegant, in today's video we are going to be talking about Leben in Deutschland test. Recently they talk about this Germany giving people who have educated, who have integrated properly in the German system, so they are going to be giving them a resident permit, and after that these people will be eligible to apply for their permanent resident permit. And for you to apply for a permanent resident permit, you need a B1 certificate, and you also need a Leben in Deutschland certificate. But in this very video today, I'm going to be telling you about Leben in Deutschland, how you can prepare, because there are a lot of people who attend the German language course. Those people are privileged to have their Leben in Deutschland and the end of their language course. But if you're not privileged to attend a German language course, so you will not be privileged to write your Leben in Deutschland at the end of the course. Because I would say I am also among of those people who were not privileged to attend a free German course. I learned by myself at home. I learned on Barbie. I registered on Barbie. I spent a lot of money just to educate myself in this so-called German language course. So, and then I learned with myself. That is how I managed to be hearing or understanding a bit of Germany, which I can easily be proud of today, and I can also read a bit. For you to be watching irrelevant video, you can just go ahead and educate yourself. Because if you are in Germany, you stand with one leg. If you know you don't have document yet, you are standing with one leg. For you to really improve yourself, you need to have everything it takes to gain Germany, because Germany hate people who depend on them. Germany hate people who don't want to work. Germany hate people who don't want to finance themselves, but putting all their expenses on themselves. You leave your own country to come to Germany. I don't believe or expect that you come to other country just to depend on their money. Bro, stood for yourself and stop watching irrelevant video. Educate yourself. What am I trying to say on this very video? I'm just going to leave some application for you elegant right now to practice yourself, even if you don't attend everyday German language course, or even if you don't attend online German course. Do you know you can actually also learn Germany on YouTube? Go on to YouTube, type German language course on YouTube, and a lot is going to come out on YouTube. So there are a lot of German language course. There is this also lady that travel around the world and they teach people, like new people, and also basic or intermediate, like you can introduce yourself through her video as well. So she also educate people how to speak Germany. But for me, I register on Barbie, which I pay every year 80 euro or less. I was learning on Barbie, but anyway, I'm not that consistent, because I would say it's a little bit boring, because there is nobody to speak with me. It's not just like you being in the class with a native speaker, a native teacher as well, and maybe there are some things that you just pronounce, and there is not that. It's not how to pronounce it in Germany. So maybe the teacher will just correct you and say, no, it's not how to say it, this is how to say it. But being on Barbie, just learning for yourself, it's quite, for me, it's a boring one. But anyway, it still help. It still help. And there are some things that I will unable to pronounce on Barbie. I will just go on translator and tap it on translator and play it, hear it like 3 times or 4 times. And then I will got the point, what the pronunciation is. There's an application you can actually use to prepare for your Leben in Deutschland. This is the application that I use. I never attend a German language course, like everyday German language course. I don't attend my German language course. I got my B1, I got my A2 through, and I also got my Leben in Deutschland through my own head. So how I prepare for my Leben in Deutschland is definitely how I'm going to share with you elegant right now. So I was just doing a research how I can prepare for my Leben in Deutschland. I know a lot of people do say it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult, but there's no way you can actually do a test of what you don't know. Like, let's just say I'm in the Baden-Württemberg region, and they ask me some question about Baden-Württemberg, which I definitely do not know. How can I answer such question of religion that I basically know nothing about? So like literally there's no way I'm going to answer such questions. So I was like, you people saying that Leben in Deutschland is not that difficult, like Leben in Deutschland test, it's not that difficult, but I still need to learn, right? Yes, I still need to learn just to get the test. That was when I was doing a research, and I come across this application which I'm also going to be recommending for you elegant right now. Just follow up how I explain further. If you want to apply for German permanent stay, they will request for this Leben in Deutschland, and if you don't have Leben in Deutschland in B1, there's no way you will be accept to have your permanent stay. Like this label in Deutschland, I'm going to show you elegant one application. I never attended a German language course, as I said earlier, so I'm going to share one application with you elegant right now. This application you will be learning, they have a 310 about Germany, a question about Germany, like region, if you are in Baden-Württemberg, Bayern, any religion that you are, you can actually just face it on this application. This is the religion that I am, and the question that they want to ask due to the religion that you are in. This application is to prepare you for your Leben in Deutschland. This application is really nice and is really good for those of you who has not attend a German language course. But if you know you are attending a German language course, actually you are going to learn everything in the course, because I read it recently that people that attend a German language course, those people are allowed to just write their Leben in Deutschland at the end of the exam. But if you know that you have not attended any school like that, this application will really help you to prepare for your Leben in Deutschland, because this application that I use. I was just doing a research, and also when I got to see this application on Google Play Store, I read a lot of review, and there was this comment that really pushed me to try this application. This comment said that this application really tried for him. He got 32 out of 33. So this is the application that he used to prepare for this exam. And the person also went further and said he's going to recommend this application for his friends. That was when I said to myself, okay, let me just go ahead and download this application and also try it out. I hear a lot of people saying they write their Leben in Deutschland before they fail. Like, trust me, if you really use this application elegant, if you really learn with this application, there is nothing like carry over, if that makes sense. There is nothing like carry over if you use this application very well. If you learn, practice with this application very well, on that very day of your exam, it will look as if you are not even in exam hall. You will just be marking everything. Like when I was in the class, they just gave me the 33 question, because they are going to give you 33 questions in the class, and you will answer 17 correctly, which you pass the Leben in Deutschland exam. 17 downward, you fail. On that very day of the exam, and they give me this 33 question paper, it was just like I'm with my phone, I'm learning with my phone. Your phone is not allowed, so you're just going to go that place with pen and your advice. You're not allowed to take your phone along with you. But on that very day of my exam, when they give me that 33 question paper sheet, it was just like I'm reading with my phone, because it was so easy. If you really learn this 310, I know it's not easy for some of you, it's not easy. 310, I register ahead, and I was learning every blessed day, every evening. Anytime I have chance, I will just be learning. That was how I was learning. I was learning ahead of the exam. Like before the exam, I was just learning every blessed day. So if you have that privilege, if you have time, just try and invest in your life. And if you are in Germany and you have not stand with your two leg, you just stand with one leg. Like, try and push yourself by learning their language, having all their certificate, having everything it takes. Okay, if you have everything in Germany, trust me, you will enjoy Germany. You don't have to depend on them, because they hate people who depend on who depend on them. They hate people, most especially with Nigeria. I would say Germany hate when we depend on them, because we are coming from a country that is strong. Why being in Germany and now you are not a lazy man or a lazy woman? So please, let's just go ahead, and I'm going to leave the application up here. Just go ahead and download this application. The application is in Google Play Store. So let me do a screen recording right now. You can just go ahead to your Google Play Store. When you get to Google Play Store, up here upright in the search. Just type Leben in Deutschland. You see they will say Leben in Deutschland 3000 Franken, and they just type this 3000 Franken. So you are going to scroll. You see this very one that say install. I already installed it. That was when I was learning through it. Till now, I've not deleted this application away from my phone because I want to recommend it for people. This other one that is up here, there are 300,000 that is with 3 and the 0 with red, and this very one, as you can see them, that one is also good. So one of these two, you can download one of these two. This one is also good, but the one I learned was this very Leben in Deutschland test. This very one that is installed right now. So just type on it. It was updated recently, which is December last year. So this is how it's going to show. Did you see how it's going to show? So this is how the application is going to show. And this, you see a review, this first person review. I know this person is a 2020. It's a really cool app. This is probably the best out there to practice for the Einbürgerungstest. And then if you see the other person that comments, say perfect app for burger test. So this is the best app to prepare for the Einbürgerung test or Leben in Deutschland test. Some people will be like, these people are just rating it. I think it's lying. They are lying. No, they are not lying. I have tested this application and it works for me. That is why right now, and I'm also recommending this application for you, Elegant. Just go ahead and download this Leben in Deutschland test and learn with it. So right now, let's go on to the Leben in Deutschland and type on it so that you will see some of the things that is being written there. So as you can see, click on this Leben in Deutschland here. I type on the Leben in Deutschland. So you can see all right here. All these are the questions that you are going to store on your brain. Like your brain is going to carry all this, everything that is here. Me, I'm in Baden-Württemberg. So what you will do, so after you click on this application, you will see this up here, setting. This is up here. Just type on the setting, and then up here say Bundesland. You type on the Bundesland. You see we have a lot of Bundesland here: Bayern, Berlin, Brandenburg, Bremen, Hamburg. A lot of Bundesland is here. Just go ahead and tap on your Bundesland. This is my Bundesland, which is a Baden-Württemberg, which is I tap right there, and then tap this OK down here. And after that, just go back and start tapping. You see this 300 question. This 300 question is what you are going to learn. This 300 question. And the reason I love this app is going to tell you if you bad it, it's going to tell you this is not the correct answer. As you see for the first question that it has, it said in Deutschland dürfen Mädchen openly advance gegen die Regierung sagen, weil the answer is hier Meinungsfreiheit gibt. So anybody have freedom of speech. Yeah, let me just say it that way. Religion Unterricht teilnehmen. So that is just everything that is here. You can just go ahead. This is 300 question. You see Alice up here, 300 question. What make it to be 310 question is this the religion that you have, which is a, let's just say I'm a Baden-Württemberg now. So about Baden-Württemberg is this 10 question. 300 question is for world Germany, but around Germany. So this 10 question that is about Baden-Württemberg now, it cannot be answered if you are in Bayern. So Bayern has their own rule and regulation. That would be the quick explanation about that. So let's click on this Baden-Württemberg just to get the quick update. To tap on it, and it's going to ask you 10 questions about your region, which is the region that you are. And if you see this very one now, so it's like a badge. Which badge are they using for your local government? Like mine is this number 1, which I'm going to like type right now. You see it's green. If you say green, just know that you pass it. It's the right one. Let's say, let me use this very one as example now, so you know that if you fade it, what it shows, and if you don't fade it, it's going to show green. Like this very one now, the answer is B, which is number 2 here, but let's just say number 1. So you see, so if I bad the number 1 and then it shows green for the number 2, it said that number 2 is the right one, not number 1. So if you pass it, it's going to show you green, and if you bad it, it's going to show you red, and also tell you the right one. So that is just this app. So go ahead and learn with this application. Even if you don't attend the German language course, you can actually learn with this application at home, and on that very day of your exam, you will be the first person to just write your exam and move out. So because when you get there, they are going to control you and tell you if you look at the paper, if your age or your address, your name, everything is right, is the right one. And then after that, they will just give you this 33 question. The only thing that you will left on your table is your advice and your pen, your written pen. I think it's 60 minutes, which is like 1 hour. So it takes 60 minutes to write the exam. For mine, it doesn't even take like 30 minutes. Was so much for me to just finish mine, because as I was just reading it like this, I will just mark it, read it like this. But I learned through this app. That is what I'm trying to assure you right now. I learn with this app. I don't go to school, I don't attend any German language course. Even when I told my lawyer that I'm going to write my Leben in Deutschland, my lawyer was like, do you go to school? I said no. He said, how is that possible? How are you going to write the exam? I said, by God's grace. So because everything I believe in God, I know what God cannot do does not exist. So, but believe me, I learned this app. I learned with this app, and I come out with a green flag. So I got it. So if you are planning to write your Leben in Deutschland, go ahead and prepare yourself with this application, and thank me later. Okay, so Elegant, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I will see you Elegant in my next video. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Do make sure to stay blessed, and bye bye.